Hey everyone, welcome to the intro episode of the Millionaire's Journey podcast. I just thought I'll make a quick intro episode, unscripted, just for you so you know what's going on. I wasn't sure if I want to post it on YouTube, but a lot of people got back to me saying, hey, I actually don't have Spotify or Apple Podcasts, mainly people from America, so this is mainly for the Americans, but everyone that wants to watch it on YouTube, here you go. We will have some episodes that will have a video podcast available. We will have some that will just be the audio version. I'm not sure how I will display it. Maybe there'll just be an image for you to look at, but at least you can listen to it on YouTube. We'll see. Just to introduce the podcast real quick. The Millionaire's Journey is a podcast that I just launched where I want to see the success story or the failure story of the people that I interview. I'm an entrepreneur myself and I have a company. I listen to a lot of entrepreneur podcasts, but most of them were pretty unrelatable because they interviewed people that already had millions of euros or dollars and their profit was hundreds of thousands of dollars each year. And for me as a beginner, that was just unrelatable. So I looked for a lot of podcasts, I searched through the podcasts, and I couldn't really find something that 100% satisfied me. And then the idea came to my mind to actually create this podcast. So what is unique about this podcast is that I want to find people before they become successful, be there all the way, and then interview them again after they make it, or like after a set of certain years. So as an example, I have already 3 interviews done and posted, more scheduled, and my first guest, his name is Connor Counts. He runs an e-commerce company. He has a storage facility at home and he sometimes does like around 100k in revenue each month. And so what I did was interview him, and now we can all see how he will do. Because in around 3 to 5 years, I will interview him again and then we can all see how his journey started. Because the thing is, I also want to see how the people change. I want to reflect on their personal values. In the first episode, I asked them on their view on money. I asked them how their daily life looks like in 5 years. I asked them how they imagine their life then and what their values are. And the thing is, what I'm trying to find out is what is going to happen to people that either fail. So if they fail, okay, it's not great for them, but no matter where they are, if they're on the street, if they lost their house, their car, I'll find them and I'll get them for an interview because I want to see how these people changed because of the failure. But even better, if they succeed, which definitely is the aim with every one of them, because I'm trying to interview people that are bound to succeed. You're never bound to succeed, but I'm trying to get as close as you can to that. I want to see how does success change people. I want to see how does money change people. So when I interview them again in around 3 to 5 years, and hopefully some of them will have become a millionaire, I can interview them again. I will ask them similar questions. I will reflect with them on their way. And because I asked those questions before already, how they think their way will look like, we can reflect on that and actually see, oh wow, things turned out to be different and things were easier, things were harder. And that's the thing that I want to see. So by listening to this podcast, we'll have special episodes, but you'll mainly have the episodes where we interview someone that is an aspiring entrepreneur or that just started out being an entrepreneur. And then after 3 to 5 years, we'll start creating those banger episodes where we'll basically have a small documentary about their life where I will re-interview them again and we can sit down and have this big reflective talk. And that's what I'm aiming for. So yeah, definitely, if that's something that excites you, to see those changes in people. And also, don't get me wrong, the first episodes are crazy. Like Connor, Jacob Bowman, we have Jordan and Matty from Timeline. They're creating an app, and it's not just some app, it's like an insane app. And right now they're already in the beta testing phase, and it's insane. Next one was Owen McGregor. He's like a really cool, basically digital nomad. He just left Australia, travels Europe, and actually already earns a good amount of money. But I think he'll have like an exponential growth in the next 3 to 5 years. So those are all really good interviews already for the first one. And the second one will just be better, I guess. No interview is the same, and that's what I'm trying to aim at as well. So yeah, if you're interested, make sure to listen in. Great to have you on board, and see you in the episodes.